Hello everyone, and this is Mike Rato, and welcome to a new episode of Wrestling Topics, where today our topic is the Yes Movement of Daniel Bryan, how it started, and how it helped Daniel Bryan to reach the top card or the main card in WWE. So we're gonna talk about the Yes Movement and how it started, and now we're gonna talk about TLC 2011, where he defeated the Big Show. Actually, he pinned the Big Show after an attack by Mark Henry, after that World Heavyweight title match, and then Daniel Bryan is finally the World Heavyweight Champion. He started to scream yes in every episode of SmackDown, though it is unofficial, but in 2012 it became official when Daniel Bryan started to say yes during his heel times, during his heel run, where he chants yes, and then the people started to chant yes also because he is over with the fans, because they see someone who they like, someone who we like as the world champion. And as the days goes by, he lost the world title to Sheamus in 18 seconds, and the fans go wild because of this decision. That every pay-per-view you will hear the chants of Daniel Bryan and yes in every matches. That's how over Daniel Bryan is, just like Zack Ryder in 2011, and just like CM Punk also, that every part of the audience are screaming out his name because he lost the title in that 18 seconds. For all that everyone that loves his talent, just the WWE pushing you into your limit that, hey, we're pushing him back to the mid card, but the WWE Universe says, no, we want him in the main event. Yes, we want him in the main event. And that's how it started. Also, Kane helped Daniel Bryan. Even though they are in the mid-card scene, Kane and Daniel Bryan perform well. And because of Kane helping and elevating Daniel Bryan in the tag team division, when it's time to break them up, he is now a full-time main eventer. Even though he main evented in 2012 in some pay-per-views with CM Punk and etc., he's not that much compared to the 2013 version of him, where his full potential was released because of the experiences in all of the cards in WWE, and the fans are actually embracing the yes movement, where everyone screams yes even though he has this no movement. That he started to scream no, everyone screams yes, when everybody screams yes, and then no, and then everything towards that gimmick. And then the Authority storyline happened, which Daniel Bryan was screwed out of the world title. Every time he wants the world title, he was either stripped or he was screwed out of that time. When he won the title at Night of Champions, they strip him out the next night because of the fast count. And because of that, Daniel Bryan's yes movement are starting to get stronger, and it grows in every arena where everyone supports Daniel Bryan. People may also compare it to Stone Cold Pop, which everyone started to say yes, and Stone Cold having the what chants because of the similarities that the two have in the storyline, where they are facing a certain authority figure that they are fighting so that they will have the world title after the storyline. And the payoff actually happened at WrestleMania 30. Even though The Undertaker lost the streak at night, it's only a fact. Where it happened real life, where Brock Lesnar defeated The Undertaker. The main event payoff with Daniel Bryan winning the world titles solidified him, but unfortunately, the reign didn't much have the long reign because of his injuries, because of his concussions, because of his neck issues. And then when he tried to return a year later, winning the Intercontinental title, it actually happened again. And yeah, the yes movement did actually stop. Maybe, I'm not sure. But Daniel Bryan stopped competing for 2 years, if I can recall. And then because of Daniel Bryan not competing, the yes movement started to fade again. And then when he returned, it started to grow again. And then we have a new gimmick where Daniel Bryan has this called Planet Champion. He's starting to use the vegetarian gimmick where he's actually a pro tree whatever it is. And then because of that planet saver gimmick or whatever it is called, and now Daniel Bryan has solidified himself as a heel, and actually it's the longest world title run that he has, and all over his world titles, because it's either he's screwed by the authority, or B, because of his injuries. And then so Daniel Bryan is a multi-time world champion, where he actually has a lot of talent in being in the main event and actually ending AJ Styles' world title reign for almost AJ Styles having it for a year, and then Daniel Bryan winning it, having this Planet Champion face where he has to face everyone, and then he actually put over Kofi Kingston in WrestleMania 35 during the Kofi Mania run, so that Kofi Kingston has now this big payoff for his 11-year career. And then because of that, Daniel Bryan also is in SmackDown as of now, competing in every matches. Even though we have no crowds, everyone still appreciates Daniel Bryan for his talents and for his abilities, and his for wrestling techniques, submissions, and amazing styles. Even though he adjusts his moveset because of his neck issues and to prevent everything from the past haunting him, injuries, concussions, and etc. That's why Daniel Bryan has this new moveset where he is more careful for his body. And I actually admire Daniel Bryan's determination to return in the ring, because unlike other superstars who stayed retired, well, Daniel Bryan is the one who fought with his doctors, who trained every day just to return after that 2 years being on the shelf. And then when he returned, he also got the biggest pop, where when he said, "I can compete now," and then he was put in a storyline, and then you will see the joy of a returning superstar from an injury, just like Edge and just like Daniel Bryan, that everyone wants the superstar to compete, even though in Edge other half where other people don't appreciate him returning because people say that he is old. A lot of people are saying that on the comments. I think so. And then a lot of people appreciating Edge because he returned for 9 years, and then Daniel Bryan for 2 years after being injured on a shelf. And that's only my take and my opinion about Daniel Bryan's Yes movement. So what are we waiting for? Subscribe now and watch my other videos. Also, click on the bell to stay notified. Thank you for watching.